Good day, guys. Adilola Shokola here. Welcome again to this week. So we'll be looking at what the market is the market outlook for this week. Like I said, I figured it's best I do this, every week, every Sunday before the market opens. So we'll be looking at different markets today. we'll be looking at the US dollar index. Like I always like to start with the US dollar index because we know the American dollar is the currency of the world. So it's important that we look at it like I always say. So, but before I continue, please, if you are new to this channel, like I said, my name is Adilola Shokoya. You can like, comment. I need you to drop a comment, and please subscribe to my channel, okay? So that you can always get updates, anytime I post new videos. So moving on. So we'll be looking at let's look at dollar index first. I want us to look at like we saw last week that the US dollar has been crashing for some time. If you look at the monthly, if we look at the monthly on the monthly chart, we see it since June last year when we have this rejection. October. This is October, October 3rd. So, and then we'll be having this dollar coming down. DXY has been coming down massively, and it has for this month in January, it has bottom around there. This is the monthly, this is January 2023 candle. You can see that it has formed a bottom around there. And I have a feeling though that we might go further down to this region, to the 98 region. But let's look at it on the lower time frame so we could see what the US dollar wants to do. Like I said, we know that anytime dollar is taking a beating, every other asset, that is related to the dollar, keeps going up. So that's why it's good to always, once in a while, not that I trade US DXY, I just use it for, like a you can see indicator, some people call it indicator, some people call it to monitor, what what other assets we do, as we know. So let's look at what it has been doing. Let's look at the daily time frame. Like I said, it's still sitting on this support, and it's been on this support for a while. So the probability of it coming down, it might actually bounce up from here anyway. Nobody knows. Because and that reminds me, we have a lot of economic news coming out this week. There's a lot of economic data coming out this week. Let's quickly look at Forest Factory. That reminds me. Yeah, I think on the US dollar side we have the CB Consumer Index. That's on. I think this is on Tuesday. Then we of course will be having the non-farm pay, ADP non-farm employment chain. That will be on Wednesday. On Friday, which the non-farm pay, NFP. Is the ultimate, which we normally have every first Friday of every new month. So like I said, the dollar index is sitting pretty good on a very strong support. As you can see, this support. Let me draw a new one. It's the same support anyway. So we might have a test, we might have a bounce off from here probably to this minor resistance. There's a minor resistance there. There's a minor 1 year that has been battling with, but I feel, if this is broken, it battles with this one right about here. Then probably before we come back here, that's if it's going to push up, nobody knows. Depends on, the economic data we get going forward. So having said that, let's look at what other assets are doing. I want us to look at what Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been in a very massive uptrend, and I've been giving Bitcoin calls in our community. I think I'll drop the link in the in the description below. I'm going to drop the link. So Bitcoin is around 23,000. It's battling this resistance. There's a resistance around there. The minor resistance around I think that's around this is 24,000. Yes, there's a minor resistance around there. Around the 24,000 region. I strongly believe if Bitcoin take out this resistance, we'll be touching 25,000 around this resistance. So I'll be waiting for Bitcoin to do a pullback. There's going to be or a breakout, but because Bitcoin is it's I mean the bulls are raging right now. We might see a breakout from this region, from this range, and then we have something that looks like this, probably come back here and test this page before we touch the 25,000. So I'll be hoping that, that happens, just for, basically, we are not actually trying to predict what the market is going to do in a way, but rather we're trying to follow what the market is going to do. That means following the trend. That's why we have this scenario. That's why I have this scenario here. A break out from here, or we can have a violation of this support. This support has been holding strong for Bitcoin for some time. We can have a violation of that support, and then we'll see something that looks like this, and then before price start coming down. So I'll be looking for either way of what Bitcoin is going to be. But Bitcoin being very strong now, we must see continuation of this trend, or a rejection of this uptrend by the violation as soon as this support is broken. Might see price tank. All right. So going forward, I want us to look at currencies. Now, I've had people send me messages that that I've not been doing my analysis on M24 again. So I'm going to be looking at M24 today. So I'm going to be using that for currency, for EURUSD, for pounds USD, for Aussie USD, and I think I'll be looking at USD CHF. So let's go and look at what we are likely to get on M24. The same thing though, just some slight difference. So on M24, as you can see, okay, we'll be looking at EURUSD first. I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the daily chart. So if you zoom in a little bit and you look to your left, you see there's I already highlighted all the resistance. You will notice that there's a resistance here. We have a resistance there. I think way back in April last year, 2022. There's a resistance. There's a strong resistance there, and we can see the resistance. Another price coming close to that resistance. And if you pay attention, if you have been paying attention with EURUSD, you will notice that price has been bouncing off this resistance for like for weeks now. At least, it's been testing this price range, this resistance price, the one that was formed last year, April 2022, and there's been kind of rejection, because the dollar index is weak. If we continue to see a down movement of that dollar index, we'll definitely see EURUSD breakout from here, probably the upside. But in the advent that we see that the dollar index, is strengthening probably in the next couple of weeks when we have the economic data being released from the US, we might see pull back from here. So if you go to the lower time frame on EURUSD, let's go to the 4-hour, where I always like to take my trade from. You will notice that, like I said, you've been seeing this rejection a lot. So we have a major, we have this throughout last week. So we have this support here that price has been bouncing off from. We have another support here where price, that was 2 weeks ago. In summary, we've been seeing EURUSD, forming lower high. Sorry, lower low. Forming lower low from this spot right here. It's actually been forming, lower low from here. If you draw this trend line, you will notice that EURUSD have been forming lower low from here, from this low. Sorry, from this low. That was in 6 January. It's been forming lower low. Lower high, higher low. all this terminology sometimes you mix them up. I want to say it's been forming a higher low. It's been forming a higher low from this point. For this year, this is 6th of January. If you look way back, you'll see that since last year, since November, since November last year, we're having a higher low. That means, that's a bullish trend, right? But this week, this week that just passed, we've been having, you know, something like an equal low on this 4-hour time frame. So peradventure, if it breaks this low, we should see price come here. You know, we should see price come here. And like I said, if the dollar index does not improve, we'll see, of course, we will see EURUSD, you know, going up. This week I'll still be looking out for a buy bias. Either I wait for price to break out from here, either I wait for price to break out from this resistance, and I'll wait for a retest and I take a buy, or I wait for price to break this low and form a support, and then I'll take a buy, because I don't believe that we are seeing a reversal of this move yet. I mean, we have seen a total, you know, downtrend again, you know, like this. I believe euros still have, you know, some strong strength to keep pulling up. So either we have a pullback from there, and then we form a support and we continue that trend, or we have a total breakout from this resistance, and then keep on, you know, moving up. So let's move on. Let's check pounds USD. So pounds USD, you know, pounds USD and euro USD, they are like they move correlates, right? They're almost the same. So let's look at what it's doing also from the, if you look at it from the monthly time frame. I'm gonna remove this now. Okay, so we noticed that this, you know, it has formed support here since last year June, and it's been going up. If we go lower down to the weekly time frame as well, the same, almost the same thing, like I said, as EURUSD. Let's go to daily chart so that we can see properly. The same, you know, it's forming very strong resistance around there. There's resistance there, and they've been battling that price for weeks now on end day. If you look to your left this way, you'll be able to see, I'm trying to see, you know, when was this resistance formed? Okay, this resistance was formed around almost about the same time with EURUSD, June last year. So we have a resistance that has been battling right about here, and there's another one here. There's another resistance here, you know, too. I mean, it's double top here that has been battling. And also, if you pay attention, you will also notice that pounds USD also are reforming a higher low, you know, from November last year. So I'll be waiting patiently this week when price open. One of the things about trading is, you know, is patience. If you're not patient, you can't trade. So you want to wait to see what price will do. And the beauty of price that people don't, if you've been listening to me for some time, that price we always have a pullback. You know, even if you have a breakup from this price range, the uptrend, you will always have, normally what you always have is price breaks out, comes back, you know, sometimes tests the support, and then it continues the uptrend. Okay. Or sometimes, you know, you have something that looks like this. Let me clear this one. Let me draw it down. You have something like probably this, after breaking this support, you have something that looks like this. You break this support, goes back, test the support again, and then it keeps coming down. Okay, so you want to wait to see what it's going to do first. Sometimes though, we have price do this. There's support here, break the support, and then goes back in, take the support, and then continue moving. All right. So we can have different scenario. So, but like I said, the dollar has been taking a beating. You know, I strongly believe that, you know, we will have a EURUSD, all asset that are related with dollar to continue that uptrend. But we might see a clear pullback, and then we'll see a support form, and then that trend continue to the uptrend. So because I've not really seen any major, I really haven't seen any major on the higher time frame that I like to use as my standard. I really haven't seen any major confirmation of reversal of this uptrend. So, and that's why, you know, I'll be waiting to take a trade, you know, towards that buy trend. Either market pull back and I wait for market to form a support, and then I enter. Let me show you an example where, I mean, over and over, we see market pull back. As you can see here, we see market pull back to this support, and then continue that trend. You know, and then you will notice that, you know, in the pulling back, what you always have is this: you have this pullback, you form a support, you continue this trend, form another support, you know, continue the trend, form another support, continue. Now it's forming a support here. So it's looking likely that we might have a breakout to the upside. Well, we'll see what this week would do, what this week is going to do. You know, so I think you know, you should just wait and see what price is going to do moving forward. The same thing, let's check Australian dollar, you know, US Australian dollar against the American dollar also. You see that the pattern is almost the same. You know, and that's why I like to check, like I said at the beginning of this you know, of this recording, I always like to check the US dollar to see the dollar index, to see what the dollar index has been doing. And then, like I said, we noticed that, you know, the dollar index has been taking a beating. I mean, the US dollar has been taking a beating because of the inflation report, and then a different report we are getting from the US. They're not so good. So the Australian dollar as well, you know, has been battling with this, with the resistance around there. Let's check on the daily chart so that we can see properly. So August, there's a resistance here that is battling since August. Resistance was formed in August 2022. Is that resistance that Aussie has been battling right about now? So if you go to the 4 hour, you also see that it's almost forming this almost the same pattern as pounds and euro. You know, we have a resistance here since August, like I said, and then we have another one here. We have another one here since May. So this is the first resistance that is battling. If this resistance is broken, I'm seeing Aussie pushing up to this side. Just about the same thing we're going to be doing. I'll be sitting on my hands to watch what the opening of the market is going to do this week, and see if you have a pullback and have Aussie form a support. There's a support here that's been battling also. There's another one here, you know. So I'll be waiting for a pullback before I take it buy, or a breakout and a retest of another, so retest of a support of that resistance that become a support, you know, and a breakout. So thank you so much. So I'll be dropping more videos during the course of the week. And like I said, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe and like and share, and then you can also comment. Also, there's our we are working on one of we are working on our course for a forex course, forex mastery course that that will soon be out. As soon as it's out, I'll let you guys know. So that course will take you from a basic forex trader to an advanced trader. We'll also provide support in our community. We have a Telegram. We also have a WhatsApp group that you can join, where you can see different people dropping different market analysis. Thank you so much. Have a great week and have a great trading week.